guys, my name is Fatuma Ramadan, and on this first episode of On the Spot with Choco, we are going to talk about the PWANI University 8th graduation that is scheduled to happen on the 15th of July this year. But before I continue, please subscribe down there because we have so much in store for you guys. This is Chadi TV, home of inspiration. Hi again, so I'm here with the DVC, Deputy Vice Chancellor, Academic Affairs. And hi, good morning, sir. Please introduce yourself.
Thank you very much. My name is Professor James Kahindi. I am currently the Deputy Vice Chancellor in charge of Academic and Student Affairs here at PWANI University.
Education areas is one of the areas that were badly affected by COVID-19. But in the midst of it all, learning resumed and is ongoing. How has it been for PWANI University?
Thank you very much. The truth of the matter is that just like all the institutions of learning in this country, we were equally affected. But as PWANI University, we put quickly measures that saw us continue teaching online by, for example, upgrading our server so that we could afford ways in which people could put their notes and also be able to integrate learning at the online level. We also took it upon ourselves to take training both for the staff, academic staff, and for the students so that they are able to know how to change from the face-to-face mode of learning to the online mode of learning. And that is how we were able to continue our academic programs, and now we are about to graduate under very difficult circumstances, but we are glad that we are able to do that.
So the 8th graduation ceremony that will be happening on the 15th of this month is, I understand, is going to be the first ever online graduation that you're holding as a university. What can you tell us about it?
Oh, thank you very much. Under the circumstances, we were hoping that the COVID pandemic would have allowed us to get face-to-face graduation. But unfortunately, as you know, we are now even bracing for the fourth wave of the pandemic. And therefore, in order for us to observe the COVID-19 protocols, we have seen it best to have an online graduation. We are going to graduate a total of 1,842 graduates. And that is quite a lot of people to put in one place. And therefore, what we shall do is we are going to blend it up. Only the PhD graduates, who are 12, together with the supervisors, will be attending in person. The others will have to follow it up on our social media platforms in YouTube, on Twitter, and on KTN Live so that they can be able to follow the proceedings online.
Would you say that the COVID-19 has affected the performance of the students graduating this year?
Absolutely not. We were very quick in changing and transitioning from the face-to-face learning into online learning. And we took our time. We did not just do it very quickly, because ideally this class should have graduated in December of last year. But because of the training that we had to put in place, we are confident that the graduates that are going to leave this university this Thursday, 15th July, are going to be at par with what is expected of them in society. We have trained them, and they have been trained well.
What should parents and the graduating students expect from this year's graduation?
Basically, they are going to get a very good caliber of graduates who are now alert in terms of how to solve societal problems, both online and on face-to-face. So they have that added advantage of having embraced the online method of learning, and we know that they can be able to survive in any situation as they go out there.
Compared to the normal graduation ceremonies, what are the highs and the lows of this online graduation ceremony?
Each one of them has its own highs and lows, but for starters, this is going to be slightly expensive because we have to put everything online as opposed to when people come. You know, we don't basically spend a lot of money on food or anything like that. So because we have to get on airtime for us to show this on YouTube and on Twitter and on KTN, then there are going to be additional costs over and above the face-to-face graduation.
Thank you so much for your time. You have a good day, sir.
Thank you very much, and welcome to PWANI University, where we empower for sustainable development. Thank you.
So, hi again. Joining us is the newly elected president of PWANI University. So, I'm just going to be asking him his name, and he's going to give us a brief introduction, and then we're going to continue. So, hi, sir.
Hi.
Yeah, you just tell us your name.
My name is Hiram Kipchumba Kemei. I am a third year taking Bachelor of Education Arts. I'm the PUSA president.
So, you've taken office. You're the newly elected president. How do you feel about it, considering the fact that you've taken office in the midst of a pandemic?
To me, it's a privilege. It's not an easy task. We have been through all this pandemic since it began the previous years. We have been out without government for at least 3 years now. So I'm privileged. I've come in since 2019, and the issue of pandemic, at least this school has been very critical. It has handled the issue of pandemic very seriously. If you come through the gate, you can see we wash our hands, and nobody's allowed to come into the school without a face mask. So that is one way that the school institution has done to ensure that the pandemic is not seen in this school. In my government, we are going to work tirelessly and work hand in hand with the administration to ensure that we still protect our students from the pandemic.
What areas are you going to put in a lot of focus for you to make sure that the students' needs are going to be catered for?
Okay, in this school, we have several challenges. One of the challenges is we have a problem with the online classes. When we came in after the pandemic, we shifted from the physical classes to virtual classes. So we have a problem whereby the students are not allowed to take online classes if they have not paid school fees, because the platform has been programmed to ensure that all the students who have paid school fees should attend the class. So one of the things that we must achieve as our government within these first days will ensure that all students, whether they have paid school fees or not, will be allowed to take the online classes. Secondly, we have a problem with our health unit. Most of the students have a challenge. When they get sick, they go there, they are only given painkillers. We will ensure that students are given the medicine, and if not, those students who have critical conditions will be sponsored by the school when they move outside to the referral hospitals. Another issue that is of concern is the issue of fee deadlines. The students are being threatened by memos most of the time to ensure that they pay school fees, and most of our students come from humble backgrounds. So we will work with an administration. We'll have a dialogue to ensure that all students, whether they have the fee challenges or not, will ensure that they are given an opportunity to take the classes and also to do the exams without paying school fees. Those are the key areas that we will address as a government. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, my last question is, the graduation is going to be happening next week on the 15th this year, and this is the first online graduation. It has never happened before. And this is the 8th graduation, and it's going to be online. So how do you feel about that?
Okay, first, this will be the first graduation as a university that will be aired live on a TV. The only challenge is that we'll have it virtually. But we are not taking it on a bad note. We are taking it on a slight note, and that we are grateful. We want to try it. It is our first time. Most people are wondering how will it happen? How will they be calling names and people are not there? But as a school, as an institution, we'll support the school to ensure that we see it come to pass. Because it's not a problem of the institution to do it online. The problem is the issue of pandemic. And as I earlier said, is that we will ensure that we protect our students from COVID-19. So the best way of doing it is we have most of the things done online. Like we do our classes, some of the meetings are done virtually. So this graduation will be an interesting one. We have never seen it. Maybe we are in a testing mood. We want to test waters. You see how will it happen. If it will be a good one, then we'll be doing it virtually. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your time, Hiram. You have a good day. So that was the PWANI University Student Association President Hiram, and I'm just going to be doing a small interview with the continuing students, and we will see how they feel about this graduation. Thank you.
Action.
So guys, I'm here with one of the graduates, and I'm going to ask her a few questions. So hi, Ma.
Hi, how are you?
You are going to be graduating this year, yeah? You're one of the graduates this year. How do you feel about it?
I feel elated. I feel it's amazing. It's an amazing feeling that I can't really tell, but I feel marvelous.
Okay. Yeah, so you've obviously done a lot of hard work for you to get here at this point. And if you were to thank someone, who are you going to be thanking today and why?
Okay, firstly, I would like to thank God Almighty for provision, good health, sustainability. Secondly, I would like to thank the university management, particularly Professor Mohammed Rajab, the Vice Chancellor of this university. He's done an amazing job, and the PU fraternity at large for giving us a conducive environment during our study period. And yes, I'm just happy. Yeah.
Yeah. Clearly, you look like you've had a really good time in this institution. Would you recommend someone to come and study here?
Oh yeah, definitely. I would recommend anyone for undergraduate, postgraduate, postdoc, everything. Everything under PWANI, you get it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, the graduation itself is going to be done online, and it's the first online graduation. How do you feel about it?
I feel good. Actually, during this period of the pandemic, the COVID-19 pandemic, most of the things have been done virtually, and we have been working virtually. People have been studying virtually, remotely. So I don't see any problem with the virtual graduation, and I believe it's going to be one of the best, and I trust that this is just the beginning and many more will follow.
Thank you so much. Congratulations on your graduation.
Thank you.
Okay.